All right, so this is for anybody that has a 2014 Kia Sportage with the 2.4 GDI engine. If you are watching this video, it's likely because you have got a code or you've realized that your oil pressure sensor has failed. I'm here to tell you it's easy to get to, but it's a motherfucker to try to take out. So you will need to remove your splash guard. That's there. Your tools required will be 1/2-inch socket. I use these 2 extensions, and it calls for a 24 millimeter, but I have a 15/16 that fit just snug. If it is failed, the telltale signs, here's the old one, telltale signs of it are going to be, can't really see it here, but there will be oil basically on the inside of where that prong is if it's failed. I bought the Amazon part first for like $14, but it ended up, the threading just didn't end up working right for some reason. So I was doing my best not to cross thread it on the block. So I just opted in and got the OEM one. Obviously this is the original, but the OEM one, oh no, excuse me. This was the Amazon one here, and it comes already pre-done with the Loctite, and this was the original one that failed. So only really the difference you can tell is there's the Kia and Hyundai symbol that's on there. You can barely see it. Yeah. And then if that's gone, I think it says PO3 along. Anyways, you're going to be looking for oil on the inside of there. So if you pull it, I mean, if you're already into the job and you pull it and you see that you might as well go ahead and replace it. But if there's oil on there, that's pretty much your fail-safe answer. So anyways, you're going to need a deep socket to be able to get in here. My trick of the trade is that the problem I was having is that it kept falling into here. So I used a 15 millimeter short socket to put inside, basically to kind of sit like that. And then you can put it in here like this. Push it in there, and then it sits it just outside to where it's good enough. If nothing else, just put a piece of paper or like a really thin piece of cardboard around it, and that'll hold it fairly snug. So now to the actual part of the video that you do want to see. That's just the tool that you'll need. You will need to take off all of the plastic rivets, for lack of better terminology, and then your other screws, the bolts that hold the splash guard up, I think are 12 millimeters here. Anyhow, let's get to it. So you're gonna go up underneath. Once you get the splash guard off, mine, I had oil underneath the oil pan here, and I'm gonna do my best to try to zoom in because it is a tight fit to get into here. But let me zoom in for y'all. Back out, sorry. Right there where I have the flashlight on it, it's the oil pressure sensor. Right there. Alright. As you can see, that one is a little bit chewed up because I had some trouble trying to get that clip off of there. And also putting it back in was a son of a bitch. But what I ended up doing was I ended up having to take the old one off, and then if you have trouble like I did, hopefully you don't, but I ended up having to use this pry bar, and I'll show you that basically once I had it on, let me back up here. Once I had it on here, right, the issue is that I didn't have enough pressure basically pushing against the block to thread it in for some reason. So what I did is I took this pry bar and basically stuck it like right here along the side, just so I could use the pry bar for some extra tension to push it. And then that was just enough with the OEM replacement to put it on there. And y'all, I mean, spring for the OEM on this. This OEM replacement was 30 bucks. So well worth it, as opposed to paying 15 on Amazon and beating your head against the wall like I did for 6 hours trying to thread a damn bolt. So hopefully this helps, and y'all subscribe, and also go check out my other YouTube channel called Leaving La Vida Loca, where we are taking that bad boy, which is our 35-foot Coachman Murata, and we will be going on a pretty sick trip. So Leaving La Vida Loca, go check us out, go subscribe. Love you, mean it. Bye.